Good afternoon, Colin here with Techout, and today I've had my OnePlus 13 for exactly a month, and I've been using this phone pretty much exclusively. There have been some times in there where I've used my Galaxy S24 Ultra to do some videos or check some things out on there where I used it for a couple of days, but I've pretty much used this phone almost exclusively for a month now. And there's a couple things that I like about it. There's a couple of things I don't like about it. And there's a couple things that I really love about it. So we're going to go over that in this video. First things first, I'm going to start off with the hardware and the outside of the phone. So I have a light here. I'm going to turn it on real quick. I need to move some things so it creates this huge shadow here, but I'm going to use this light just to show the outside exterior of the phone, and then I'll turn it back off when we get to the screen so you can see that very well. So this is their black one. I forget what the actual color scheme is called, but it is not just a matte black. It does have like almost like some wood grain in there, and it is kind of almost sparkly matte texture. It's got a little line there with the Hasselblad logo and the camera array right there, which I do like on the OnePlus. I mean, it is kind of big, but I do like how that looks. And then on the side here, we have your volume and power buttons. On the other side here, we have OnePlus's iconic switch for muting and making the device put it in vibrate mode. So there's all that right there. Phone is very thin, as you can see. It feels very good and premium in the hand. I do like how a lot of people have been lately against the curved displays. This display isn't curved to that respect. It makes it feel very premium. It makes this display feel like it just flows off the side. So I really do like that, even though I'm kind of in the middle for curved versus flat displays. I mean, it just depends on how it's implemented. And I think here on the OnePlus 13, it's implemented very well. It is something that I like. Looking at it from the side, it just makes it feel very nice. And it looks, like I said, like the screen just continues off the edge of the phone. The bezels are pretty much impossible to see. I mean, there's very little bezel there. It's almost just like the edge of the phone because it just kind of curves off and continues on. One thing I have on this phone that I don't like is OnePlus does include a screen protector on this phone. It is just a plastic film screen protector, very flimsy. But this phone is only a month old, and I don't know if you can see it here, but the screen protector at the top, right here, and on the bottom has started to come off. And I don't really use this phone in any harsh environments. It really hasn't been in and out of my pocket a whole bunch. It's pretty much a nightstand desk kind of phone in my pocket a few times a day, way less than it would be if I was out and about a lot. But my foot's broken right now, so I'm not out and about a lot at all. So it really just comes to my desk, goes to my nightstand, and back and forth between there. That's really the only time it sees in my pocket. So yeah, very unfortunate there that they do include a screen protector, but it is not of any kind of quality. And the only reason I have a problem with that is OnePlus devices aren't known for having accessories on day one, or the accessory availability is very limited. So if you're somebody that wants to use a screen protector, from the start, make sure you go ahead and order one, because the one on the phone is probably not going to hold up too long for you. So you can't go to the store and just pick one up on the day you need it. And even on Amazon, a lot of them aren't available for 1 or 2 day shipping. A lot of them are shipping from other parts of the country, so it's going to take 3 or 4 or 5 days. I know I ordered mine last week, and it's not coming until tomorrow. So I will do a video on that. I did order an Armor Suit screen protector. I've used their screen protectors in the past, so I do trust them with those. But yeah, so that's one thing I don't like. Battery life for me has been very good. My phone has been unplugged for about 12 hours now. And if we hop into the battery menu here, we're at 54%, 3.5 hours of screen on time with 12 hours and 25 minutes used since last charge. So I actually unplugged it a little bit earlier than I thought. Now, if you are somebody that uses your phone a lot, like you have a lot of on-screen time, I can easily get upwards of 8 hours. If you're on standby a lot, obviously you're using some battery in standby mode, so it's going to take away from some of the time, some of the battery that can be put towards screen on time. But other than that, it's got great battery life. I don't have any issues getting this phone to last me a day easy, and that's like early in the morning to late at night. No issues whatsoever. Just so you guys know, this is 1:35 a.m. when I'm recording this. It's not 1:35 in the afternoon, like I just unplugged it. It's been unplugged since like 11 or noon the previous day, around there. Haven't touched a charger since, and I've been using it all day. It's got my SIM in it. It is my main phone right now while I'm waiting on the S25 Ultra to arrive. So as you can see here, I've got the apps, all the folders and everything set up. I do use the little animation on the screen, on the pages here, which you can set just by holding and going to transitions. That's what I want to call it, the transition for the page. I like these. Like, I usually don't use these a lot on phones that offer them because I'm always afraid that doing a bunch of this animated stuff is just going to drag the phone down and make it lag. But here on the OnePlus, I mean, it does not care. It does not lag whatsoever. It works perfectly fine. Everything is smooth and fluid. I am using let's see if we go to the display settings here. I don't use auto brightness. I keep my screen about, I would say that's probably about 85%, somewhere in there. It doesn't give you an official percentage. I don't have any of this turned on. I could turn that on, but I just haven't needed it. As you can see here, where'd it go? Screen refresh rate. So that's on auto select. I haven't really noticed it go down to like 60 hertz ever. I've used it on 120 and I really don't notice the difference. So I just leave it on auto select. And then on screen resolution, I do leave that on high. So the 3168 by 1440 with the adaptive detail enhancement turned on. You can put this on auto select too, so the screen resolution will change on the fly based on the content on the screen. So if you're somebody that wants to kind of use those adaptive modes for battery life, you can. But like I said, I haven't had any issues getting this phone to last me a full day to where I need that. So I just use the auto select on the screen resolution, or on the refresh rate, and then leave the screen resolution on max. So it's always crispy clear and all that kind of stuff. Very, very nice screen on this phone. Very bright display. Like I said, I don't have it up all the way, and you can see it's plenty bright. And it looks very, very nice. The colors are very nice, and they just pop. You can see here by the icons. And before anybody asks, the icons I'm using are the Vera icon pack right there, and the wallpaper I'm using is from the Backdrops app. Oop, I didn't mean to. Can I move those down in one go? Okay, so you can move this down in one go. That's pretty cool. The background I'm using is from the Backdrops app. It is called Draft Plan. So if you download the Backdrops app and you search Draft Plan, all these should be free. I don't think I have any paid ones in here or anything like that, but Draft Plan right there, you can download that. I don't have a way to give it to you guys to download because it is on wallpaper, or on Backdrops rather, so you do have to download it from there. But it is available for anybody that wants to see it. So that's kind of my 1 month with the OnePlus 13. Like I said, I do have a new screen protector coming tomorrow, so I will replace that. And then really, I mean, it's an excellent phone. I love using it without a case. I do have a couple cases for it. I haven't done any videos on it, but I have a Poetic case, and I have just some clear case from Amazon. But I really like how it feels without the screen protector. It's got great haptics. It does this little haptic thing when you put the phone to sleep. That feels really nice. Fingerprint sensor, very, very quick. No issues with that whatsoever. Ultrasonic, so you don't get that screen, the bright white light on the screen when you use it. What you see under there is just the animation that you set. I believe you can turn it off if you want to. Let's see. Enter my passcode real quick. So yeah, fingerprint animation. There's a bunch of different ones you can choose from, and you can turn it off if you want. But I like it on flare, just kind of cool. It also works when you go to unlock apps and stuff like that with the fingerprint sensor, but there's different ones that you can use. Let's leave it on Halo for now. Try something new, but yep, that's what it looks like. So OnePlus 13, I believe they're still doing some offers where you can get the increased storage for free. I'm pretty sure that has a few more days of running if it hasn't ended already. Best Buy, I think, still has a $100 gift card. If you want to pick one up in store, you can do that. But like I said, make sure you go ahead and order yourself a screen protector if you're somebody that wants to use one. I prefer using them because I don't like my screens getting scratched up and the micro scratches and stuff like that. So I prefer keeping one on from day one, and then I don't have to worry about all the dust and fingerprints and stuff getting underneath them. So that is the OnePlus 13. I'm calling with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, have a great day.